Hi guys, welcome to my channel MateABC English. And today we're going to see the demonstrations of the properties of divisibility. So let's get started. So the first one, it says that given two integers, it happens this. But as you can see, this is a double implication. So we just need to demonstrate the first implication and the second one. So the first one, it says that if A divides B, then from the definition of divisibility, we have A times C equals B. But it's only a matter to arrange the signs to what if which number is negative or positive. So for example, if the two of them are positive, then we can change those from the absolute value of A and the absolute value of B, because from the definition of the absolute value, A, if A is greater or equal than 0, or minus A if A is less than 0. So the only case that we need to show is if A is less than 0 and B is greater than 0. What happens here? Well, if this happens, we need to multiply by minus 1 times minus 1. This means that we are multiplying by 1. So we have minus C equals B. So we can change those, the absolute value of A times minus C equals the absolute value of B. So this, we have seen all the cases, so we can conclude that if this happens, A divides B, then the absolute value of A divides the absolute value of B. And the second implication is similar to the first one. We just need to see the cases. So if the absolute value of A divides the absolute value of B, then the absolute value of A times C equals the absolute value of B. Then we only have to arrange the signs similarly than the first one. So we can conclude if this happens, A divides B. So this proposition, guys, is correct. So let's continue to the second. Okay guys, so the second property that we are going to demonstrate is this. That given two integers, such as B is different than 0, then if A divides B, then the absolute value of A is less or equal than the absolute value of B. So here we have that from the definition of divisibility, that A times C equals B. So this implies that we can work with all these integers as the absolute value from the proposition, from the past proposition. So the absolute value of A times the absolute value of C equals the absolute value of V. So we are working with integers that are non-negative. So this means that we are working with natural numbers. So we have, from the definition of multiplying or product, that we have to sum these expressions. But only unlimited options, in fact C times. So this equals to the absolute value of V. But in this sentence, we can conclude that the absolute value of A is less or equal to the absolute value of B. Because if the absolute value of C equals 1, we can conclude that the absolute value of A is equal to the absolute value of B. But if C is a natural number different than 1, we can conclude that the absolute value of B is greater than the absolute value of A. So this is the second property that we can conclude that this is correct. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel MateABC English.